So it's almost 3 years now since we started this incredible journey where we took a small boat, we started living aboard, we travelled down to France, across the channel, through the canals, where we sold that boat because we needed a lot more comfort. 8 months ago we bought this catamaran, which was in an absolute state. In fact, it's still not perfect, but it is a bare bones vessel which will take us travelling this year and for a long time.
Packing up for the beach. How long since that?
A long time.
A long time.
This is what we wanted. Yeah, the boat behind us that was really close left, so I dumped out 10 more meters of chain. It's below in a mistral, but because of the big old rock cliff, and we're on sand, so oh yeah.
All good.
All good.
Wow. This is paradise.
This is actual paradise.
Actual paradise. This guy's gonna jump off. He is. Whoa. Whoa. And that's a little bay for swimming. Whoa. Whoa, look how blue the water is. Whoa, you know she's gonna jump off. That's what happens to you if you jump off here. Who is this? Who is this? Well, it works for him.
Oh.
Yes, good boy.
Give him a hand.
Good boy. I'm gonna take him to the rock. Watch me. Come on, Stuart, give me a jump. Yay!
You see my bum?
Yeah.
Head forward into the water.
Really? Oh, no. Now it's time to leave, but I don't want to go. It's so beautiful here. Very busy, but very beautiful.
Go and see my shorts.
Paradise. Check out what we're doing. She's falling asleep and dreaming about the day of fun in the Mediterranean paradise. A pretty little cove just over the hill on the side, where you have trees, you have pebblage, you also have daddy and mommy, you also have a pink island. The water is really warm. The sun is warming. You can bite all the stone that you want. Nobody will come and steal it from you. And you can have a drink of fresh water.
This is absolutely beautiful. Just what we wanted. Perfect. I'm sure a lot of people... What the flip is that?
Wow.
Look at that in the water. Oh, it's a bird. I thought it was a beaver. It's a cormorant.
I got it right.
Nice. Looks like a beaver when it's swimming with its head down. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Yoshi and the cormorant. No, this boat is really good as a shell. It's a good set of bones, we think. But there's so much work to do on it. So, but that's why we have the winter, hey? And yeah, I guess it will be interesting to see what we can do next year with a full season and a fully refitted boat. It's going to be really exciting. We're just so happy that in this Anchorage, which would be super rolly in our last boat, is like, it's rolly but it's bearable. Not bearable, it's like comfortable. So it's just so good. It's just so good. And in a way, I'm really happy that we moved to this boat and sold our boat to get something more comfortable. We're both so much more happy. Especially Nadiana, because she was seasick a lot.
And I have not been sick even once.
No. But that view, guys, that view, that is spectacular. That moon is beautiful. However, I do have to say that these moments are kind of few and far between, because there's a lot of terrible anchorages and bad weather and rolliness and lots of wind and things. So, but when you get these moments, it's super special. Good morning, Pooch. You had your morning bark at the sup borders. Feeling good now, hey? Blowing off those cobwebs.
We're running low on provisions. Yoshi already finished his morning food this morning, and now he just sat here licking all the residues inside the coconut bowl.
So we're just protecting our throne from UV degradation using Undoes It Protectant, who are the sponsors of this video. You've seen us using their stuff before, it's really good. This basically is good for cars, RVs and boats, so many uses. It can be used on epoxy, fiberglass, gel coat. We would be using this outside on our gel coat, but the gel coat is in an absolute state, so we need to fix all that. And also, it's good for painted surfaces, and we are yet to paint this boat, so we're just doing some little inside jobs. But as you can see, our finally painted chart table.
A proud piece of Mark.
So, and a good thing is, yeah, you just spray it on your cloth, wipe it on to give it a nice shine and protect it from UV, because we have a lot of light coming in. It's good for all these painted surfaces. Good for tyres as well, but obviously we don't have any tyres.
How does it smell?
Smells good.
Nice.
It's biodegradable, phosphate free, and all sorts of good stuff. Chlorine free, ammonia free, hydrocarbon free. So it's
nice.
Well, it's marine basically.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
marine but multi-use. So thanks for sponsoring the video, Undoes It. Make sure you check out the link in the description to get yourself some protectant for your RV, car, or boat.
For the incoming winter, no using of the boat.
Yeah, protect that boat. Make it shine, baby. So it's now been 2 weeks at anchor, and obviously you accumulate quite a lot of rubbish. We've done a few rubbish runs, but yeah, all that needs to be thrown away. And we need to get some drinking water because we're almost out. Argument for a water maker, Yoshi? What do you think? So we're going to head up this creek to the quaint little town, have a little look around and see if we can Dump our rubbish. I'm sure the locals will love it. Nadiana is the most awkward dinghy getter in it.
Are we gonna row or?
I think we should row because Yoshi goes crazy.
And until there, it's just no propeller.
He really rates himself. He doesn't think he's gonna fall in. He's got good balance though. Very cat-like.
Are these guys ready? Good morning!
We're just mooching into town. Look at that.
This is the path to town. How big do you think this town is?
I'd say about 100 inhabitants.
Wow, that's cool. The smallest town I've ever been to is 70 inhabitants. It's in Idaho. Tiny little fishing harbor with 2 yachts on it. And oh, this one is not small. 41.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's a local yacht though. They're absolutely full. So.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if Yoshi barks at Waze Goose now.
They catched up.
Lazy. Wow, good boy, Yoshi. Wow, good boy.
Good boy.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we hope now that the refit is partially finished that you won't lose interest in our basically glorified holiday videos. Because that's basically what it's going to be for the next few weeks.
Yeah, the places are so beautiful.
I mean, we're just having our well-deserved break, and
yeah.
we hope you enjoy it. Hopefully, for us, it won't be too dramatic, but there's probably going to be some things along the way which might take us by surprise. That's just boating.
Yeah.
On the last boat.
Yeah.
And every boat. So stay tuned. I know a lot of people after the last video of us leaving the boat with no functioning engine, a lot of people said, you know, be careful, and saying that basically we're an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, sometimes you got to balance risk and reward, and maybe the risks are a little bit high for the reward. On days like today, no, and yesterday, no.
This harbor is beautiful. With little Marseille boats, Marseille fishing boats. This is the cutest dock ever.
Yeah. It's so nice, this little town. Oh, is she? Wow.
Nice, thanks.
Cheers. So this is the very quaint little fishing village called Morgio. And there's a few tourists, but still very lived in, and all the little boats pretty much in this marina are all working boats. And yeah, I don't think it's possible to get the catamaran in here, unfortunately.
So water mission failed. There's absolutely no tap that we can top up. And the restaurant is outrageously expensive. Entry for €16 and the main course €25, and a bottle of water 1.5 liter €4. So I don't expect that they will give us water for free. So we will just do a filter and filter our tank water to drink. I think we're okay with that. Paradise got paradise price.
Alright, time to go back and try to catch a fish.
Woo-wee. Yoshi's trying to... Oh. trying to release his anger and stress of Daddy leaving him for some dinghy ride. And he jumped into the dinghy and dropped into the water. I had to went down to rescue him, but Daddy just kept trying to want to have fun. So Yoshi's left. Aww.
Marina's rolling around on the boat, so Stuart said, "Oh, if it's rolling, come for a dinghy ride." But she's having a nap, so I thought I would join. It is a beautiful day, very rolly, but beautiful. Still very summery. Cheeky pit stop. Out of fuel. Whoa, first time. So we have very, very strong winds for the next few days, so we're just camping out here. There's literally no facilities, there's no shop. We might hike like 2 hours tomorrow to the closest supermarket. But in the meantime, check this out. I got this spear off my mum for Christmas, but I managed to lose the end. So I've fashioned by sharpening some hardwood sticks into points, and it's a pole spear, so you shoot it with this elastic. So I'm going to try over by the rocks to see if there's anything there, any fish that I can spear. It'll be an absolute miracle if I manage to pull this off.
Yoshi's trying to see where did Mark go. Get down here. Come on. Mark's rode with a paddle to catch a fish. So primal.
So difficult. It's difficult to get close to them, and it gets really cold really quickly, so you only have 5 minutes before your body temperature gets really cool. So I'm gonna just iguana on these rocks for a little bit and give it another try.
Wow. Did you get a fish?
No.
Oh no.
It's so cold.
Oh no. Get up.
They're so difficult to get close to.
It's alright.
So, checking the forecast, there's no wind to get back to
St. Louis.
Port St. Louis for the next 2 weeks.
I'm happy living here.
Water is the big problem.
Yeah. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement with a resident.
Yeah.
We can just give them some money for the water.
You have to get creative in these situations.
Yeah.
And if we stay here living off grid, that's the dream, isn't it? I might even catch a fish. "35 meters of chain on a sand patch over there, going nowhere." A nice little thing about this boat, it came with brand new chain and 50 meters of 10mm brand new chain. It's really nice. Not to mention the windlass. That's also pretty new too. Come on, mate. Don't be so needy. of course the moon always looks tiny in the camera, but wow, this is beautiful. Never get bored of this view, and we only have to share it with 2 or 3 more boats. Beautiful. We were just living la vida loca at the beach. We left the boat knowing there was going to be a sea breeze. Basically, there's basically no wind coming in because it's a sea breeze. It's basically out there, but there's a swell coming in now, and it's like a washing machine. And we were half thinking about leaving today, but because the winds are so light, it didn't really make sense because, well, with problems with the engine, you know, we don't want to run it for too long. Anyway, we've come back to the boat after being at the beach. Living the dream, but look at Stu and Marina's boat at the moment. But this Trident Warrior feels incredibly solid. And you can see it's rolling around a fair bit, not too bad, but yeah, I think it might be a case of not a great night's sleep for a lot of us. Video never really give a good idea of swell, and if you've tried to record swell before, then you know. Looks like nothing. I mean, it's not huge, but the boat is kind of moving around quite a lot. So, an interesting night. I'm pretty sure the anchor is here. So there's enough swell to push us back, pretty much. There's just not enough wind. It's just not coming in here. The wind funnels itself out there, but of course the swell just rolls in, just carries on. But the best thing is, it's completely free, so you can't complain, can you? You cannot complain. Yoshi's been for a swim today, chased some rocks, tried to steal some people's food, all in a good day's work for a dog. Hey, another indication to suggest we're not quite in the right place. There's no other sailing boats here. I mean, it's late in the season anyway, and it's a weekday, so not likely to be many, but usually there's 1 or 2. So there you go. But tomorrow it should be fine, and that's just the way it is.
So cold. Just waiting for dinner. And for some good rest.
Good rest?
Yeah.
Not tonight, love.
Huh?
Not tonight, love.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If this stops.
Sleeping in a crib.
After food, we're going to shore. So we've got our canned food. IKEA wood box. And we've got beef fried rice.
Wow.
Probably gonna burn the wooden box. Wooden utensils. Don't want to scratch the non-stick. And the fire is off. We always triple check because, well, if you've seen the previous videos, you know it's not a very safe oven. No, stop. Don't come in here.
You'll regret it. Ditch the boat.
Ditch mission.
Forget the boat. We're going to shore.
The boat is fine.
Oh, the boat's fine.
Yeah, the anchor is proper set. Nice spot.
Impromptu interview. So, what do you make of it? All this boat life on days like today, and
On days like today.
We are obviously not great at it because we're trying to hide from the swell right now.
a lot of it is just hiding from swell. Well, anyway.
Judge the weather today.
Yeah.
Well, I did warn him. I did warn you.
We're like, we'll be fine.
Fine. Get on the boat, like nothing to do, so I'm going ashore.
I saw your boat is like this,
Yeah.
almost like touching the side.
Yeah, it's
There's
pretty
no
rough.
water over the gunnel, so it's not that bad.
We may not go back to the boats tonight, but we have this very cute little beach.
There's worse places to get stuck.
There is much worse places to get stuck.
I'm never going to be the skimming world champion. They won't even entertain it, they'll just laugh me out, won't they? Oh, I got four!
Good boy.
I think it's like a boat.
Oh! Nearly hit him on the head. Good boy. So 4 or 5 hours at the beach and we're back at the boat and it's a lot better. The swell is still coming in from there, which is the south, but the wind's blowing from the north. So we are arse into the swell and it's incredibly comfortable. When the wind dies down from the north, tomorrow, washing machine time, potentially. And I need to edit a video, so that's going to be very painful, but we'll see.
Well, that was like 1.5 weeks at anchor, peace, bliss, paradise, some rolliness, some uncomfort, but really amazing times. Next week though, the police come and basically they try to get us. They try to get us bad. And we also see how much this little riverboat, glorified riverboat as it's been called, can sail. But massive thank you to Undoes It for sponsoring this video. Make sure you check out the link in the description to try their protectant. A massive thank you to everyone as well who watches the videos, likes, subscribes, comments, and thank you so much as always to you guys showing up on the screen for your coffees and PayPals. Like I said, it's been almost 3 years since we started this and it wouldn't have been possible without you guys. We are just eternally thankful for all your generosity. Alright, next week, police, sailing, and maybe some more information about what's to come.